Michael Jordan is pretty well known for his expensive taste in everything. Honestly, even we die-hard Michael fans didn't realize how expensive until we made a list of all the top-of-the-range products he owns. Let's just say the NBA player sure knows how to live in luxury. So let's take a look at some of his most expensive purchases and luxurious lifestyle today in this video. Starting at number 13 with his famed Rolex Sky Dweller. Worth about $30,000 on the secondary market, this watch is a beauty. With a black dial and a face that almost all fans would recognize, this one's a prized possession Michael's been seen wearing way too many times. So much that we think he's favoring this one from his $1 million watch collection. And yes, we mean exactly $1 million because his collection is worth exactly that. Not only does he have this coveted Rolex, but also a Rolex GMT Master 2 worth $140,000 that's actually discontinued. So the NBA player is one of the only people who own it. Next at number 12, his cigars. In an interview in 2017, Jordan mentioned his love for luxury cigars, specifically Partagas Lusitanias, which is probably one of the most expensive and luxurious cigar brands in the world. Each of these is worth $45, and Jordan mentioned how he smokes about 6 per day. Well, in simple math, this habit costs him around $8,100 a month and almost $100,000 a year. Guess that's how you live when you're one of the most celebrated players in the NBA. Next on number 11, his Ferrari Pista. Let's just say you cannot be a luxury maven without having a love for hypercars, and Jordan definitely has that because ever since his first car, he's been on a roll to own as many luxury vehicles as possible. One of them is the Ferrari Pista, which costs up to $900,000 and is a pretty cool part of Jordan's luxury car collection. And that's not the only one because overall, his cars are worth $10 million, which is a huge deal. The guy's literally driving around in splendor wherever he goes. But then again, is that even surprising? Hold up though. We have one more car that'll bring this collection value up significantly, but let's not hurry and talk about another one of his purchases. Instead, that could definitely be called bank breaking. That is his Miami estate, $300,000. If you're a man of luxury, just traveling expensive isn't enough. You gotta live it too. And Jordan's definitely doing that thanks to one of his most expensive waterfront properties in Miami. The estate's in the Kendall region of the state and cost him $281,000 when he bought it. Obviously, his value has probably gone up now considering the GOAT owns it, with its 5,500 square foot range, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a glorious swimming pool, and a proper fishing dock. This property is definitely one to envy. We can almost imagine him lounging around those gardens, can't you? Moving on to number 9, his Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir. Launched in 2005, this luxurious beauty redefines hypercars with its class. The car's a world record holder, guys, with 1,000 horsepower on tap thanks to its W16 engine. You won't believe the top speed it made, a whopping 253 miles per hour. This record makes it the fastest car more than any other production car to wear a license plate. Can you believe that? It's a world-class vehicle, and obviously, Michael had to own one thanks to his need for speed. But wait up, he doesn't just own a normal Bugatti Veyron. According to reports, he owns a 1 of 12 special edition Sang Noir that actually translates to black blood. It cost him a reported $2.25 million. Now that's a purchase we definitely approve of. Coming up on number 8, his North Carolina home. Michael seems to be a fan of waterfront properties because after Miami, even this one's got a view of the sea that's to die for. This 12,000-foot mansion is a beautiful sight and lies in super close distance to a famed golf club where we bet he frequently aces that game too. And the guy scored a pretty sweet deal with his house, purchasing it for only $2.8 million, $1 million less than it's worth thanks to the previous owner's default mortgages. Sprawling over 1 acre with 3 stories, 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a living room, dining room, a gourmet kitchen, and a spectacular view of Lake Norman, the place is a marvel. Oh, and it apparently has a legendary entertainment center and a basketball court of its own. Well, now that's how you play the big game, guys. Let's also talk about his travel expenses. Now, we know this isn't exactly a purchase, but if you're as celebrated as Michael Jordan, you gotta buy yourself security that can let you explore the world in peace. And for the player, this security reportedly costs $1,000 to $1,500 per hour. This means that for a week's travel, he pays $170,000 to $250,000 easily. Well, you gotta protect Yahweh, which is allegedly his code name, which means God in Hebrew. Then on number 6, we have the Grove 23. What's that, you ask? Why, it's Jordan's very own golf course, of course. Yes, guys, he owns that too. Opened in 2019, the course has fewer than 80 members, making it one of the most exclusive ones in the world. With a value of $15 $15 million, it's also named Slaughterhouse 23, probably because of the sheer competition it witnesses on a yearly basis. Oh, and here's the kicker. The place pays pretty strong homage to Jordan's basketball career thanks to its Carolina blue and white tees. The course is visited by many a golfer, including Tiger Woods, who's pretty close to Michael. Members of the place also include Ray Allen and former Golden State Warriors champ David Lee. It isn't open for NBA members only, though, but also notorious golfers including Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, Ricky Fowler, and Justin Thomas. And there are members from the entertainment industry, too, including Mark Wahlberg and Chris O'Donnell. Other members include athletes like John Elway, Wayne Gretzky, and John McEnroe. And if you think that's an elite list, wait till we tell you that former President Barack Obama has also played on this course. Up next on number 5, his Bears Club home. If you thought Jordan's Miami and North Carolina mansions were big, wait till we tell you about his Bears Club home. Worth $20 million, it's a sight to see and happens to be one of the most expensive homes in the history of Palm Beach. With 28,000 square feet in space, the place is basically 4 homes combined into one. Why does the guy need such a big space, you ask? Well, to boast his whopping 11 bedrooms, a fully equipped basketball court, state-of-the-art electronics, an indoor swimming pool, and an amazing home gym. Sounds like a luxury life, doesn't it? After that, at number 4, his Highland Park mansion. Another day, another home in the luxurious life of Michael Jordan. This one's right up there in value with a Bears home worth $21 million as of now. Located in Chicago, it's the house he considers his final trophy. Sprawling across 50,000 square feet, it's definitely worth that price. Why? Because of its grand double staircase, expensive furniture all around, proper practicing facilities, and gates that boast his jersey number, 23, for anyone passing by. On number 3, his custom jet. Don't lie, you guys saw this one coming, didn't you? Because there's hardly a fan to exist who doesn't know about this amazing masterpiece. Jordan's luxury aircraft is built to suit his needs, with blue and white colors to represent the University of North Carolina, and his jersey numbers, titles, and initials, with the sign N236MJ. No wonder the thing cost him a massive $61.5 million. He bought the Gulfstream 550 in 2016, and since then, he's painted it an elephant print to match his Nike Air Jordans, added a bar, cigar station, and entertainment system in the cabin, and added his iconic Jumping Man logo at the tail. Looks like the guy has an eye for luxury and interior design. There are also his yachts, Joy and Mr. Terrible. Yep, man owns 2 yachts that are his pride and joy, aside from the other luxurious items he owns, of course. The first one, Joy, is worth $80 million and was built by a Dutch company, Feedship, which is known for building high-end yachts. It's 230 feet long, can reach a speed of 16 knots, and has 1,850 horsepower. It's also an award winner thanks to his design and interiors. The watercraft can hold 12 guests and 19 crew members with its own gym, badminton court, and basketball hoop. It also has a beach club with a cinema space, which is the height of luxury if you ask us. On the other hand, there's Mr. Terrible. This one cost him $21 million and is as luxurious as the first one. We won't expect him to travel in anything less, right? Hold up though, how can the guy even afford all these amazing things? Well, you'll find out soon enough when we tell you about his biggest purchase. But before that, what's Michael's net worth? You gotta know this before we tell you about the final asset he owns. As of now, the NBA superstar is worth $1.7 billion US, and he's reached here with some super smart business decisions. Because Michael isn't just an owner of luxury cars and homes, but also some pretty nifty collaborations and sponsorships, including his deal with Nike that brings the brand about $5 billion in revenue per year. As of 2020, the player had made $1.3 billion from this deal alone. Then there's the Nissan dealership he owns that's valued at $16 million. No wonder the guy's so rich. But hey, let's not forget his biggest purchase of all time. Finally, on number 1, the Hornets. Now on to the biggest purchase and investment of Michael Jordan's career, the Charlotte Hornets. He bought the club for $175 million at a time when such a step was believed risky at best. But his gamble paid off because today, the team's worth $1.5 billion with Jordan as a 97% shareholder. No wonder the guy's going around buying multi-million-dollar cars, watches, and homes. If we were on his spot, we would too. That's a wrap for this video, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.